The great debate or maybe disagreement about wearing a mask in public or face covering in public continues. And now there's some more polling data out showing that most people really don't have a problem with it. Hey everyone, I'm Chad Easty, host of the Chad Easty Show, which airs weekday mornings, 8:30 to 11 a.m. Central Time on News Talk, 95.1 FM and 790 a.m. KFYO. A new YouGov Huffington Post poll coming out this week shows that really 62% of Americans think that it's really a matter of public health and public and a choice rather than an issue dictated by the government. Here you go. How about this? Most Americans call wearing a mask a public health matter, and this is across the political spectrum. 52% of, 45% of all Americans say that it protects you and others equally if you're going to wear a mask. 31% say it protects others from the germs that you may be carrying. 33% of Democrats agree with that. 52% says it protects everybody. 46% of Republicans believe that wearing a mask protects yourself and others equally, while 25% say it protects others from their germs getting on to you. Do you think deciding whether or not to wear a face mask is more of a matter of public health or a personal choice? 51% of Republicans, according to this poll, said that it is a matter of public health. 42% said it is a matter of choice. When it comes to feeling judged for wearing a mask, I thought this was kind of interesting here. How often do you wear a face mask or other covering for your mouth and nose when you're in public, but not near people at all? Okay, so you're in public, but you're not around other people. 39% of Democrats decided to wear a face mask when they're not around other people. Only 19% of Republicans said the same, and 39% of Republicans say they never wear a mask when they're in public by themselves. They don't wear a mask. 17% of Democrats said the exact same thing. Now, when asked how often do you wear a face mask or other covering when you're in public and near other people, all Americans, 53%, Democrats at 71%, and Republicans at 48% say always they wear a mask when they're among other people. When it says most of the time, add in another 18% for Republicans. Once in a while, add in another 16%. The answer of don't go near other people at all, 7% of Republicans don't go near any other people. 5% of Democrats said the exact same thing. And let's see here. When you wear a face mask in public around other people, do you feel as though people are mostly judging you positively? Well, 23% of Americans say they feel that they're judged positively. That includes 26% of Democrats, 22% of Republicans. Not judging me in either way at all. That's the majority. 54% of all Americans said that. 51% of Democrats and 55% of Republicans. Listen, this disagreement over wearing a face mask, face covering in public, it is kind of funny. To me, the government should not force you to wear a face mask. And by and large, governments are not forcing, at least here in Texas, they're not forcing you to wear a face mask or covering. But it should be up to you if you want to wear a mask or a face cover. And yes, it is up to a business owner whether or not they want people entering their establishment with a face mask on or not. Takes me to this story from NBC. A Costco worker calmly telling a customer, you've got to wear a face mask when you're inside Costco. Costco, I guess, has quote unquote come under fire because they've asked all their members to wear a mask. And some people have a problem with that. And I understand that. I get it. If you're someone who doesn't want to wear a face mask, guess what? You don't have to go to Costco. You can go somewhere else. But remember this, Costco has every right to ask their customers to wear a mask when you walk inside a store. This guy who was videoing himself and this Costco employee The employee waves to the camera and says, "Hi, everyone. I work for Costco. I'm asking this member to put on a mask because that's our company policy. So either wear the mask," and then the guy interrupted him and said, "I'm not wearing a mask because I woke up in a free country." Yes, it's true. You did wake up in a free country. But we also let property owners decide what happens on their property. And you can't go inside Costco nude. You got to wear clothes. Thank God, by the way. Thank God you have to wear clothes. But you've got to wear clothes when you go inside Costco. And if Costco can tell you to put on pants, they can tell you to put on a mask when you enter their store. If you don't like it, take your business elsewhere, but don't be a jerk about it. Don't be a douche about it. Just say, okay, I'm not going to shop here anymore, and I'm going to go somewhere else. You know, I've seen people post on social media about the airlines asking people to wear masks. If you don't like it, okay, but remember, it's their company. They've told people not to smoke on airlines. And guess what? People got over it and they don't smoke on airlines. They tell you that, you're really not supposed to take off your shoes on the airlines. That I wish they would enforce a little bit more often. But if the airlines ask you to put on a mask, put on a mask. If you don't like it, take a road trip anywhere you go. But what people should be getting used to, more and more businesses will be asking you to wear a face mask or face coverings, and that's especially true when we move into fall and winter, when you have not only the coronavirus going around, but you also have the flu and colds, and who knows what else will be happening this fall. So, you can throw a fit about it, but just be prepared to have that mask with you depending on where you go. Tune in to the Chad Hasty Show weekday mornings, 8:30 to 11 a.m. Central Time. News Talk 95.1 FM and 790 AM KFYO. Have a great day.